Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. So, as promised, we are going to try for this month. Oops, there we go. I pre-did this. Now you know all the things that we do before it goes live. But um, so this month we're going to try to do these like try this Tuesdays live with you, so you can join us, and we'll do them 2 p.m. PST on Tuesdays for the next few weeks, and we'll see if you guys like them. Let me know in the comments. There's also a place in the community here on this channel where you can actually tell me what you want to learn more about, what you want to do, all that good stuff. So the request was how to do the rollover and not die. I love that. I like the honesty there. Hi, thanks for being here. So we're going to talk about the rollover specifically today. It will be a theme that I focus on in the online Pilates classes membership in November. We're going to make sure it happens because I've had other people request this. And so I'm doing it on my Pilates mat, my travel mat, and not my fancy mat with the handles. To be honest, the fancy mat with the handles is going to keep you from feeling like you're going to die. But since most of us are here with just a mat like this, then I wanted to show you how to do it on this. If you have a mat with handles, check out our tutorial in the mat playlist on the rollover. You'll see how I use the handles. I swear you definitely feel like you're going to die less with the handles. So, all right, let's talk about it. So the roll over and the roll up, they are the same for sure, but what people don't realize in both is that a lot of people are bending in the wrong spot. So in the roll up, people are going too far forward and making it a hamstring stretch, and the roll over, people are actually getting their upper back so tight, they're on their neck, it feels like they're choking. So if you have questions, you can pop it in the chat. When I'm done teaching this, I'll come look at them. So I'll definitely answer any questions that you have. So one of the things that I work on with the rollover, welcome to a live. I have puppies and they're normally not allowed in the room when we film. So, but they live here. So with the rollover, you typically come from a roll up position. So see how I'm actually like lifting up and over my legs. When I roll down, I'm just going to take my arms down and I'm going to press my upper back and my triceps and my hands and my shoulders are wide, not down, into the mat. And then I lift my hips up. Now, here's something really important. It's not about the feet going to the floor. If the feet go to the floor, notice how I just collapsed. There's nothing on, and that's not what we want. So I'm trying to lift my sit bones to the sky and then towards my toes, and my legs are reaching, and the only reason they would touch the floor maybe is if my spine is so long and so strong it could touch the floor. So not happening on that first one. Keep the toes pointed the whole time. That's something else people forget. They flex, and the flex happens right here. As I open the legs, you can flex for an extra stretch. If you could get your feet to the mat, you would like really use that flex to get the extra stretch. Then you point and you roll yourself down. Now, I hope you're seeing that the angle at my hips is the same right here, right? As I open, the angle is the same, even all the way down. And then again, the hips lift, the angle is the same. And so when the reverse, same thing, you open, you reach. Where I'm bending is actually where you would do your hundreds curl. So it's the same part of the chest that would bend to curl away from the mat is the same part of the chest that's bending so I can move my spine. What I'm not doing is really important. Your chin can't come to your chest. So I don't even want to demonstrate it, but what I see a lot is as the legs go overhead in any overhead exercise, everyone looks down. And when you look down like this and you're lying on your back, do you see it makes my neck flatten? The curve goes away. You want the curve to be in your neck. So this is the hundreds curl, right? Right here. That's the part of my spine that's bending. That's the part of the spine that I'm on. And there is space behind my neck. So those are some tips that I would fully take in if you want to not die in your rollover is really work on where you're bending your spine and also if you're looking down when your legs come over. It's like a weird habit people have. Like raise your hand if you do this. Like your your legs come overhead and you look down at your body. You don't need to look down at your body to see what it's doing. It's your body, it's still attached to you. You just have to trust that it's doing what it's supposed to. Something else I highly recommend that you do is um, work yourself on your spine corrector. So if you have a really tight upper back, before you get into your practice, I would say small barrel or spine corrector work would be really good for you to really work that extension. Sometimes for me to be able to do things where I go overhead, I actually have to do extension work to kind of open all of that up. So that's my tip on how not to die during the rollover. I also just recommend like if you can get your hands on a mat. I said this at the beginning, so if you just jumped on, I have. If you look at all of my tutorials on the mat, I have a mat with handles and a strap. I swear to you, like for good reason, those exist. They're a company that I love so much that creates the Contrology equipment that I have a discount code for. So if you want it, let me know. Um, they're, uh, they're creating a mat for us, which is so fun, and it's not gonna be too squishy, and it's going to have those handles, and it allows you to reach up, and you can just see, right? Like, with my arms here by my sides, you can see the width of my shoulders, the width of my back, but if my arms are here and I reach up, I get more width. That gives me so much more to stand on, and that's exactly what you want when you're doing your rollover. You need something to stand on because this whole body is going overhead. Somebody said something like, "Oh, I have a really uh, short torso and super long legs. How do I do overhead stuff?" Me too. And it's really all about the strength of this upper back. You have to have a strong upper back to make your magic happen in rollover exercises. Come here, Bayonne. Yeah. So Bayonne knows. You know, huh? You know. So yeah, if you guys enjoy a live tutorial of an exercise, let me know in the comments below. Put your exercise you want me to break down. You're welcome to ask me any questions you want. That's what we're here for. Um, it's like a way that we can like make this happen and like um, and so I just wanted to see how this would go. Instead of pre-filming to try this Tuesdays, I'm just gonna come live at you on Tuesdays. So we have a couple requests. This one was one of them, how not to die in the rollover. The other ones are in there, and I will go through those each week, but I would love to hear more, and then if these go really, really well, then we'll keep doing them. So it's, up to you. Yeah. Thank you so much. Let me know how this feels in your rollovers in your body. Also, oh, you know what? Really quickly before I go, if you want to have better overhead exercises, better rollovers, I'm going to show you one little tip you can use. Don't mind him; he'll just stay there. So, rolling like a ball, right? When you go upside down, try to land on your shoulders and stay there. 1, 2, and come back up. If you can do this, see how close my heels are to my booty? If you can do that for 2 seconds, then you'll be able to stand on something. It quickly can become the rollover, right? If you do that, it can quickly become your jackknife. So practice if when you do your rolling like a ball, you get stuck, then it's not going to it's a sign that your overhead exercises are going to be hard. And everything applies is a little tricky, but possible is always what we're looking for. So I'm Lesley Logan. Thank you so much for watching this. If you're not a subscriber to the channel, please do so. We are so close to hitting our 10,000 subscribers. And when we hit that, we can actually open up a lot of special things that you guys have been asking for. We have study guides and all these things we want to make sure you have access to. So please do that. Tell your friends. And if you like these lives on Tuesdays, let me know in the comments below. Thank you so, so much, and I will see you next time.